It's a beautiful day in Minecraft today, and we're here. I realized that I've spent a long time going from here to over there to over there. It's time I got myself a little nether orb. Now, this distance is honestly nothing. Like with a firework rocket, I could just there. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I should do something about all the goings and comings. Now the thing is, sure, I have a bunch of pickaxes. I don't have that much obsidian, and I need to manually get some bona fide, collection. So for now, we're going next to my portal, and we're gonna get a bunch of obsidian. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But today is time to talk about a movie. I like this song. I like how this song goes and it jump scares you every time. Like it doesn't quite jump scare you because it's still Minecraft music and it's still chill as fuck, but you get what I mean. To be fair, I thought I started the video on this note and I realized I didn't, and I was like, oh, I just moved on, but I didn't. Today we're talking about La Ville et la Bête. This is if you know French, you probably know. This is a movie that's the Beauty and the Beast. Yep, it's the Beauty and the Beast. As normal as it goes. Like it's just the Beauty and the Beast. I say as normal as it goes, but not quite. So first, allow me to get some of this. We're gonna need this, so might as well. And now we're the ones who mine. And that's not as slow as I thought it was. The Vel et la Bête is an adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. You know, the classical one. The one you know. Can I please mind this? Thank you. Honestly, it's a pretty simple movie for all that there is to it, right? It's mostly a straightforward adaptation of the story, kind of taking inspiration from a lot of places. And it is French. The entire movie is in French. And it's one of those movies that you're really watching because it's pretty as heck to look at. Like, really. I'm not putting screenshots or footage in this channel, so you're gonna have to look it up. But trust me, it is a pretty movie. And like, if you are a fan of production design and whatnot, I absolutely recommend it for you because it's as good as it gets. Like the costuming, the way they made the castle look, the way they made the environments look, it's so fucking pretty. And I think that's like definitely the thing that stood out to me the most when it comes to the movie, right? So, just overall a pretty good movie visually, but then when you're talking about the story, it's like not quite that good. It could be better, right? There's a few things about the movie that I liked about the story, which is, yes, it's just the same story of Beauty and the Beast. But they did go a tiny bit more realistic with it, Like the way they portray the society she lives in and whatnot, and the way they want to go to the castle to do things in the castle. And it's like, in this case, Mr. Gaston, he's not actually into uh, the beauty. He's just kind of there because he wants money or something from the castle. It's quite an okay adaptation because by removing that element, you can actually focus on the whole Beauty and the Beast thing. They also try to play it up like it's a Mr. Oh. They try to play it up like it's a big mystery. A bunch of things that happen in the movie, like, how did the beast get this way? I can understand why to some extent, because it is true that they are just probably doing that so they can go ham and portray the castle in all of its glory back in the day. Just because they wanted to show that. Again, this is a production design film, so they will go out of their way to make pretty shit happen. But it's like that didn't work at all because at the end of the day, it's just the same movie as always, right? It's Beauty and the Beast. It's not really changing anything. So yeah, it's a little awkward in that regard. But who am I to judge him? The movie ends up looking pretty as fuck. So what else did I say? All right. So this version has no living furniture, like the living furniture from Beauty and the Beast that you probably recognize, the funny haha teacup. This merch of that funny haha teacup, the one from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and I hate that it's not chipped, but also like I'm glad it's not chipped. They have the chip on the merch piece, but it's covered up, and it's like I kind of wish it wasn't covered up, but I understand completely, you know. Anyways, in this version, instead of living furniture, it's just a bunch of little morts from Madagascar, and they do. I don't think they go as they should, but I don't know why the prospect of them going makes me laugh. That's the noise that one thing in Silk Song does, huh? Well, no. I had my fair share of laughs with that, but I think the thing that I laughed at the most with the movie was damn, it made me laugh a lot that the subtitles I watched the movie with were genuinely terrible. Now, lately I've been learning French, so now I know. Now I know how to say some of these things. Like I could hear the audio and understand a bit of what they were saying. And a lot of the times it helped me because the subtitles were like, "You me scared are." What? I don't even know. I'm not even sure how they got "You me scared are" from any French. Like how do you end on R? Maybe I can figure out some turn of phrases that sound like that in my brain real quick. I don't know. Maybe someone who's super good at French knows now. Goes now. I know immediately how you could get that. But I'm kind of new, alright. I have to talk slowly to me. You have to talk, as they say, plus lentement. Alright? Now then, I wanna figure out what I wanna need, what I made these connections. I need to, okay, I need to do a bunch of stuff. But first, I need flint and steel. It's gonna wake up my cat, because he's named Flint. Yes, after the meme, kinda. Maybe I just named him Flint because I wanted a cute name that's like mineralish. And that was what's in my mind. Yeah, I need some flint and steel. Yeah, that Beauty and the Beast movie, pretty, very nice and pretty. I laughed a lot at the subtitles. There was no way I didn't laugh at the subtitles because they were really fucking silly. Um, and this is one of those things that makes me kind of glad to be learning French as a third language. I want to learn more languages, of course. I think after French, I will maybe try Japanese, but first comes French. It's already a pretty tall order. I have to get used to listening to people speak French because currently I can barely keep up. With subtitles, I can understand everything, right? Like, most often than not, with subtitles, every single word kind of works out in my mind. Bed. So at least there's that. Alright, DB. The sun is out. Doo 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 doo. And that's a thing for the next video. I guess that's a natural segue for me to go into my next video's content. Huh. I recommend The Beauty and the Beast. I'd say a B tier, but visually it's an S tier. But like outside of visually, yeah, B tier. All right, let's do the. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.